Hello everybody, SlimKirby here. Welcome back to more of the Bomberman 2 playthrough. We are in World 6, the last world of the game. This could be a longer video than the others, just because, as I've been alluding to, this world can be kind of tricky. Not because of the enemies, but just because of the layouts and how little time you actually have in solving a number of these stages. So yeah, this could end up being pretty rough, not gonna lie, but we're gonna do what we can to succeed and take out these evil enemies along the way. And along the way, we'll also get to face off against a lot of the enemies we've seen before in this game so far. Like, I guess that's one thing I do kind of appreciate, is it's like every single enemy in this game like stays around for the entire duration, pretty much. Kind of like an everyone is here sort of scenario, I guess you could say. Kind of just reminds me, like, yeah, like I've been doing the, the GBA's challenge and everything, and like I recently played Doom for the first time, or at least the entire game for the first time, and actually seeing more beyond just like the first mission or world or whatever. And yeah, like literally like every enemy in the game like comes back like throughout the entire game, so it's like you're always facing the same enemies. And even as early as like just halfway through World 2, you already have have seen everything. So it's like by that point you know the entire cast, but like, it's each enemy is unique in how you take it out, or how you should take it out, so adds a little bit of variety in a different way, I guess you could say. With Bomberman, it's not as noticeable because, again, you literally take out enemies in the same way every single time, but still, the thought kind of remains in regards to that at the very least. Also, again, just a reminder that whenever a block is exploding, also hello door, whenever a block is exploding, if you're on that block while it's like disappearing, that also counts as getting hit by the explosion, so keep that in mind. Okay, 6 more levels. Technically 7 if you want to count the bonus stage, which you really can't do that anyway. That guy's probably gonna, yep. It's like now you turn into a bomb. At the absolute worst possible time. Yeah, just look at how long and how big these levels are. And there's no, like, small levels like there have been in the other worlds. Like, they're not just, like, simple single-screen levels with no scrolling. No, these are all big boys. And you can tell that if, like, you don't have remote bombs or anything like that, you can get screwed over just by not having enough time. Because it's just so much slower to try to take out everything without remote bombs. So whenever you can, definitely try to, blow up more than one entrance or one block at a time. Just pray that you don't get unlucky, I guess. Okay, 6-4. Nice. Come on. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Don't mind me, I'm just being silly as I do. It's what I'm known for, I think. Yeah, I didn't get the power up. But I did find the door though. Well, there's the power up. I'm getting pretty lucky with the exits so far. But keep in mind, that could easily change. All it takes is just one exit to appear in literally the last block you're thinking about checking. And when that happens, it ain't pretty. And I kind of talked about this a little bit as like a strategy, like the guy that turns into a bomb. You can technically try to like leave him alone when you're like looking for the exit, and like kind of let him like look for the exit too. Of course, you want to be careful, like especially like the less power-ups you have, because you know he could end up blowing up the exit and creating more of an issue. Clearly, you do not want that. So, like, I'm just trying to... Okay, well, there's the exits. Perfect. And there's that. Let's see. Yeah, I don't think my explosions are getting any bigger. That looked about to be the same distance I was already getting. Okay, 3 more levels. 3 more levels. We'll get the bonus as well, which I already got. Perfect. I also got Mr. There we go. I think there's one more ghost guy in this level, so we gotta be a little vigilant in case he decides to spawn on top of us, which has killed me before, and I have not appreciated that. Okay, got rid of him. And we already have the item too, obviously, so we just have to find the exits of destiny, while also eliminating these fools too. Boom, 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 boom. And see, like, it's even getting kind of, like, sketchy here. I don't want to not find it. Ah, well, crap. That's okay, though. That could have honestly been a lot worse. And we got a lot more points because of that. Maybe not a lot more, but hey. Dreams of getting to 300,000 feel slightly more likely. I don't think that's gonna happen, though. Oh, didn't get that extra life. And they just did not put those Bomberman guys in good places. And to that I say, rage! Okay, no. I'm not really raging about that, but... was annoying, not gonna lie. Okay, last 2 levels, guys. Last 2 levels. Just have to get through these 2 and we're good. Look they even found the power-up already, so we can just ignore that and just, if we find the exit, just go for the enemies after that. I mean, at this point, like, I wouldn't even bother going for the power-up anyway, even if it was something potentially good. If you find the exit at this point, it's just like, you're probably never going to find it that early ever again, so... Take that victory and get the hell out of there. Okay. Yo, Mr. Gator Golf is back. We golfing with the Gator. I like that. Oh god, oh that was so close. I almost just like I forgot. I was like, wait, what is this guy's pattern again? This is not one of the guys that charges at you, does he? He's like, oh shoot, he goes. Okay, there's the exit. I'm getting the hell out of there. And here we are, the last level of the game, the hardest level in the game. You have very little time to do this. You have... I mean, 120 seconds is not as low as I thought it was, but it's still not a great amount of time. I don't know how this is gonna go. I mean, I do like this guy is destroying stuff for us, but... Okay, that's the point, or the item. Come on. Come on. Okay, we're just looking for the exit now. Yes, we did it! We found the exit! Do I even dare? I shouldn't. I was like, should I even try to get like... No, I'm gonna finish it. Never look a gift horse in the mouth. Never do it. And there we go, we found the criminal. Let's chase him. Realize that he's going at the same exact speed as us, so this is really not helping. And then we remember we're in an arcade game, so if we go to the left on one of the screens, we end up on the other side and somehow trap him, even though there's literally no one behind him. And that's Bomberman 2. GG. So yeah, you know, not a very super exciting Bomberman game. It's still very simplistic, very basic. I really feel like the series picks up a lot in the Super Bomberman games, personally, but, you know, for what it is, I think it's definitely an improvement completely over the first Bomberman game. That kind of goes without question. Just, you know, the levels looking unique and different just made it nice. And that password that you saw... Let's talk about that password that we saw. Because, yeah, the credits are already over. Wow. How special. So, yeah, that password that you saw. And don't worry, that cutscene was literally just the beginning cutscene again, so... Nothing important. So, that password is, if we go to the continue option here... I believe it was K34567112. This is the sound test. That's really all it is. So you can play all the sounds in the game, which is kind of cool. But yeah, you can also use the sound room to showcase some like other things as well. Like you can the sound test. You can use the, password screen, continue screen. To add a bunch of passwords as well. Game FAQs pretty much has an entire list of passwords that you can use. And, you know, some passwords will give you, like, different, like, small stipulations. Nothing amazing by any stretch, but, you know, some might have, like, your max firepower unlocked from the very beginning or something, which is kind of cool. Just make sure that if you're, like, using a password, make sure you're picking the right version of the game. Because I know Game FAQs has a habit of just putting, like, everything on one page, and sometimes you could be trying to put in the Japanese password when you're playing the American version, that kind of thing. And as far as anything else, had to reset the game to show this because I couldn't actually leave the sound test screen. But yeah, as I mentioned before, versus mode and battle mode are just multiplayer options. This is 2-player, this is 3-player. Which, oh, you actually can't even select battle mode unless you have the accessory. You can do versus mode, though, but again, it's quite literally just facing off against human player. But if you're not playing against a human player, it's kind of... It can't really do much, because, you know, the other person's not playing. And I don't think... You obviously didn't get a choice of battle arena, so I think this is quite literally the only battle arena you can do in this mode, which, you know, is a shame, but, you know, it's also primitive. This is what Bomberman was like in the olden days, folks. Lacked a lot of the bells and whistles that we know of it today. So, yay, we win. Okay, well, guys, I'm going to go ahead and leave it at that. Thank you guys for watching this Let's Play. Hope you guys enjoyed it for what it was. Next time you see me in the Bomberman universe, I guess I could start working on some of the Game Boy games. Funnily enough, the first one is actually Wario Blast, which you're probably thinking, wait, a Wario game? But yeah, there's actually a crossover between Wario and Bomberman. And that's the first Game Boy Bomberman game. So, I might cover that next. If I decide to move forward with the main series, like where I was before this, you know, obviously Bomberman Hero or Bomberman 64, the second attack could be options too, but probably more likely I'll stick with some retro Bomberman for a bit. So, yeah, that's pretty much my plan of attack. So yeah, I'll see you guys later. Thank you guys for watching, and I will talk to you guys next time. Later, folks.